There. We are currently on part 41, and this is the day. This is it. I finally am gonna finish getting all that terracotta and glass that I've been working on the past week and a half. Um, and it's gonna be great. Um, I had to redistribute. I had to redistribute like three of my shulker boxes of terracotta that I've already gotten because we're gonna be using these and we're gonna dye them, and that's how we're gonna be like just prettying up my base a lot more. Um, I did do a stream at 3 a.m., so I know not too many people watched that, which kind of the point because there wasn't really nothing that was going on that was worth watching. But we gone ahead and got six of glass, six of terracotta, and we're gonna go ahead and get nine more boxes of red terracotta and six more of sand, and we'll be done. At last episode, we went ahead and expanded the lava farm. It's up and kicking at full capacity now. With an absolutely massive amount of glass and sand and whatnot. But I need to restock all the lava, so we're gonna be taking care of this first. I'm proud of what I've done so far. It's almost done. We're in that home stretch now. I mean, look at all of this, man. And we'll be dyeing a lot of these. We'll be dyeing these like to red terracotta. I just, can't right now. Or I will a little later, but it's nothing to worry about. We're gonna go ahead and get all this lava all sorted out, and then I'll go ahead and actually get started with my day. There we go. That ought to be solid. And you can see how much it's producing. And last episode too, I've gone ahead and fixed up my bow, and I've made a spare one, so I won't be running out of that anytime. Now it takes an entire stack of lava buckets to fill up all of the super smelters. So we're gonna actually have to get two stacks of them or so to ensure that I got a nice little stockpile going. Actually, we'll just get the one because there's I think. But all these already filled up. No shit, that wasn't supposed to go out. That's unlucky. That's unlucky and inconvenient. Great. I wasn't supposed to hit that. That's my bad. But ah damn, I gotta peek down here and go grab all this extra sand. I don't want this in here right now. I did I think I kind of it looks like it runs out of steam at some point because that wouldn't quite it. As in I might actually have to put in more powered rails or something. Oh yeah, we got like 16 furnaces for each minecart, so it's honestly pretty reasonable. And then we'll just keep putting in the lava and all that. Won't take too long. Oh, I finally cooked that fried chicken I've been talking about the past couple of days. I went back and got hamburger buns, and it's really good. Came out great. Like, I think there was one I overcooked just the slightest little bit, and they aren't quite as juicy as I would have liked, but considering it's a first attempt and all that, it's pretty solid. And I made 5 of them. I'm pretty happy with how that came out too. Things are starting to kind of heat up everywhere because I'm almost done with school for the semester, and then we're finally almost done getting all this shit smelted and like getting ready to start building in the next episode, or not the next episode, but in the very near future, because I don't want to build anything for a little while. Not gonna lie. just because I want to give it a little break, so I'm tired on working on stuff. We'll just kind of decorate the base for a lot of the next episode. That's not right now, so don't gotta worry about it. And then we'll just go ahead and get the last 16 here, and then we'll just go ahead and I guess I'll go put away some of my glass, and then just go ahead and keep going. Now you can see we haven't even been able to touch that side quite yet, so it is keeping up pretty nicely. And it's good to have an overabundance of it just in reserve, because why not? There we go. That's all of them put into place. And we're just going to go ahead and start dropping off some glass. Here we go. Alright, that's another 2 shulker boxes of glass. We're starting to wind down on it, luckily. And we've already gotten 27, so that's pretty good. Be happy with that. We'll just go ahead and get these sent out. They definitely do get a little slow, to be fair, but not too lot I can do about that, or not a lot I can do about that. Sorry, I'm not thinking straight today, but that's all right. Ain't too big of a deal. Go ahead and wait for these to pass. Yeah, I'll have to put in some more powered rails for this stuff at some point, because there's honestly well, maybe in the center, because they don't get enough speed over there. I just don't want to lock the hoppers by accident or nothing. Yeah, only these 10 to smell, well, I guess 14, and then it'll be like 20 more. We got all our shulker boxes in place. I better go grab my extra stuff out over here. Go ahead and pick all this back up. Here we go. And we'll just go ahead and start it after I sleep, I guess. But yeah, just 9 shulker boxes of red terracotta, 6 shulker boxes of sand, and we'll be good. I've already got all my spare tools all fixed up and everything, so that's good too. Yeah, I can't believe it's finally gonna happen. It's only been like a week, but it's still like a long time for something like this. Yeah, they're all these kind of materials. Even though they're Instamine, they still take an exceptionally long time to get, because god damn, I gotta get a lot of them. But, yeah, I think I'll go to the Shulker Shell farm at some point today too, just because I'm gonna need some more. Because I'm kind of running out of Shulker boxes. I'm gonna have some for just normal stone, because I want to make those mountains bulkier like I've been talking about, because they look fine, but they're not thick, and I want it to be thicker. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just go get this red terracotta, because I ended up moving the beacon last time and moved it to a lot better spot. So I think I should be able to get the other 9 shulker boxes without having to move it again or having to resort to getting normal terracotta. Which, if I do have to get normal terracotta, that's alright, but I'm gonna try and get as much of it in red terracotta as possible. Hopefully no more than 2 shulker boxes of normal terracotta. So we gotta hit at least 7 to reasonably do that. Here we are. Yeah, I've cleaned out an entire like side to side, so it's a little bizarre, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just pop all these in here. And then I didn't grab these ones. Oh, give me a moment here. I know I had extra red terracotta I put somewhere. I'll just put that down. Oh, so yeah, hey, welcome back, Bean. But today's the last day, finally. After all this time, I'm gonna finish getting all this terracotta and sand today. It is another stream, that is true. But it's gonna be the last one for terracotta, which is great, because I'm tired of getting it. We already got a nice little head start, so that's good. And we'll just kind of get started, I guess. Actually, I better put away some stuff. I'll just dump some of this away. It ain't too big a deal. These need to stay on me just in case. I don't. We'll turn the rest of these torches, and then I'll go put the bed. Here we go. That's a pretty solid amount. Alrighty, cool. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get this done. Imagine having a creeper emote. Couldn't be me. Might have to get custom emotes someday, but I'm not really too weird about a lot of that kind of stuff. I should probably try to at some point, but not like I need to. I ended up making some fried chicken today, so that was pretty good. Took a while to get all the stuff though, because I ended up forgetting hamburger buns last time. There we go. A little weird, but ain't too big a deal. I don't think they got too many other places they can come from, so don't forget that I'm still playing hardcore just in case. Yeah, we already almost got the first one done. It's just 8 more to go. I ended up streaming at like 3 a.m. this morning, so that was fun. And it took I didn't really do a whole bunch during it. I just mined some more terracotta and got the lava farm expanded, all that kind of stuff. I can farm pointed dripstone too, so I've been farming that a little bit. It's been pretty nice. Go, I already got the first one done. Fish. A lot of fish. Look at them go. Just being fish. And I got the second box done, so that's good. Just 7 more to go. I say just 7, but considering all the stuff I've mined over the past week alone, it's pretty much nothing at this point. I think I've mined about like, I think this will make it like 36 blocks I've mined within the past like 6 or 7 days, so quite a hefty amount. It's a lot, like damn. That many shulker boxes of red terracotta. And sand to match it too. Good god. In fact, I'm even gonna have to go over on the terracotta front because, you know, well, I'll have to go over because, you know, I'm using 3 shulker boxes to dye so I can put them in my face and all that and decorate it. Which is why I'm going over. I'll go ahead and just sleep real quick, and I guess I'll go dump this away real quick and I'll put the second box away. There we go. Go ahead and put that away. We got like some zombies or something down there, so I have to be a little careful, but I don't think they have any way to get out. But we'll just take a little bit of time here to light up some of this stuff. It ain't really too bad. There we go. And I'll try and fill this floor in just a tiny bit. I don't have to keep worrying about falling all the time. There we go. Now, realistically, I won't have to mine any more terracotta for a long time, but I will have to again at some point for the column. But it won't even have to be that much. I think it's only about, I want to say, I think the diameter of it was 300 and like not the diameter, the circumference of that circle for 128 block diameter was like 360 blocks, I want to say, and that's only about like 6 stacks. And then I'd have to extend that down, you know, all the way to bedrock. So maybe it might be a little bit more than I thought, but I don't think it'll be quite as bad. It certainly won't be 170,000 blocks again, so he's got that going for me. Maybe one day I'll try making homemade ice cream. My uncle used to make it when he was still alive, and like he had a whole ass like ice cream maker though, so I don't know if I could quite even replicate it. I never got to learn, but He made some really good like peanut butter chocolate ice cream. It just melted like right in your mouth and not just like the normal way ice cream did. Like it got really good flavor. I might have used like more cream or something like that, but it was really. I gotta try it, seeing if I can make that someday. I have no clue if I can, but well, again, I need an ice cream maker for that, but that'd be a fun challenge. Wow, now that I got now that I got a lot of the equipment, cooking's suddenly a lot easier and a lot more doable. Whoa, who could have guessed? I'm at a point here too where I'm actually mining normal terracotta as well. Not quite as much as the red terracotta, but still enough that I gotta kind of keep an eye out on it. Here we go. And I first spawned in this world, I thought I was gonna like, I was debating on whether or not I should reset the seed because I spawned in a mesa, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because at least I knew where one was like straight away. On account of it being literally world spawn, so I could just go back through some of my footage and just find out where the coordinates were. That was good. To start blocking up some of the floor again. There we go. That's a little nicer. Oh no, I won't be resetting the seed anymore because not anymore. When I first started this world like a month, maybe a month and a week ago by now or whatever, I ended up spawning in this mesa and like, you know, I wanted to reset it at the time because it was a mesa, but then I'd already like promised myself that I wasn't gonna do that, no matter what the seed was. So I ended up sticking with this world, but. No, I'm the only time I'm ever gonna reset this world or like start like a new world or whatever is if I literally like permanently die in this one, which will not be happening for a long time. So I'm gonna be riding this one out. And plus, now would be kind of a weird time to even think about resetting this, anyways, because it's already like I've already got so much of this stuff done. Why would I want to reset it now? But that's all right. A nice extra bit of terracotta. I think we'll go ahead and put this in the box here. Yeah, there we go. It should be the third box, I believe. That's what I got. Yeah, there we go. Third of the way there for today. Well, for terracotta, that is, and then I don't never have to go out and mine this crap again. But I'm tired of mining it. I just have to do it, though. But I only need 4 more boxes of red terracotta, and then I can start. I don't even need like 4 specifically, but I do just want to try and get a lot of this to be red terracotta first, so I don't have to worry about nothing. Because otherwise I'll have to dye it red for a little bit. Which honestly ain't even that bad because I got plenty of poppies and I actually got some spares not too long ago. Yeah, it won't have, as long as I'm aware, it won't happen soon, but like as long as I don't do something stupid like go 300 blocks in the air like I did that one day. I ended up popping a totem for it and everything. But as long as I don't do something stupid like that but without a totem, then like I got nothing to worry about. I don't take too much risk anymore with this stuff considering I got so much of it done. Because now there's actually quite a lot to lose now that I'm actually like able to see the end, you know? It's taken a long ass time to get to this point. I want to actually try and like see to the end of just getting this big ass base built and getting the other 4 parts of it built. But it takes a while though. But I am getting closer. It's turning nighttime again. Yeah, but it's definitely turning night. Oh yeah, Piglin Brute, the Warden when that's eventually a thing properly. And like if I want to like if I want to try swimming in lava for like 18 years without. Oh, even then, I don't even know because I forgot. Turns out totems give you fire resistance for like 45 seconds. So theoretically, I could pretty much live in lava as long as I didn't run out of totems. Because I always got like plenty of food. So as long as I didn't run out of totems, then I would probably be okay. And I usually carry like at least one backup on me, so and then I also carry an ender chest too, so what I could do is like literally you know, get to like some kind of land, put down an ender chest, put down the shulker box, and then like, you know, take a bunch of totems. Just empty out a bunch of my inventory. Oh nope, I'm still in range, good, I have to say. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty much Piglin Brutes staying in lava for like way too long, like several minutes, or the Warden. Or like falling from like a ridiculously big height without a totem. All that again without a totem. And I don't like, you know, the only place you're gonna see Piglin Brutes is at a bastion. I'm like a lot more careful of those than I am like pretty much anywhere else because I know they can actually kill me. But otherwise, it's like kind of just whatever, you know. I don't have too much left to be afraid of, really. I think the only other thing though is actually Ravengers do hurt quite a bit, and same with Vexes, but like those are only in raids, and the raid farm I have is like secure, so I don't have to worry about them like, you know, magically like, you know, falling out because I built the farm correctly, so I don't got nothing to worry about with that. Yeah, I'm starting with speed. Can't believe it ran out of haste first and then speed. Thought they were gonna end at the same time, but I guess not. Be in range, yeah. Oh yeah, the Warden. Well, the Warden's out on Java too, but they're both in like either like for Bedrock it's out in the betas, and then for Java it's out in the snapshot. So he's not actually out yet because that's only happened in 1.19. But supposedly they're adding some kind of like anti-cheesing thing in the near future. You know, to make sure that you can't just like pillar up and like kill one some really like cheap and easy way. It's supposed to be something you can avoid, but they can't proof against literally everything, but they can proof against like enough to where you can't like very easily do it with just like some random stuff you got on you know? Especially with lava. Lava seems like it'll probably be like the biggest issue, honestly. You can just aggro it and then like throw it in the lava and just keep shooting it while it's stuck down there. Well, right now they kind of goof with it, so it's not actually like able to take fire damage, but I think that's a bug. Supposedly that's a bug. But it'll be an interesting challenge to go into those deep dark cities, all that, the ancient cities. Of course, I don't ever have to. There's not really anything worth getting down there other than Swift Sneak, so I don't really have to go down there for a long time if I don't want to. Except for maybe candles, unironically, because I do like candles, but I don't actually have any way to get them, so I haven't farmed honeycomb yet or nothing, or honey bottles, which I should also try and farm. I'll have to actually try and farm bees at some point when I actually get more time. But I kind of want to actually integrate it into my base a little bit nicer instead of just. Really, that didn't refresh after all that time. Oh, am I like? There's no way I'm outside of this. Like, yeah, okay, that's a little weird. But I want to actually try integrating like certain farms into my base a little bit better, so they don't just stick out too weird or too awkward. Also, that means I have to get the materials for them too, and I just don't think I really have them quite yet. I probably do, but I just need to make sure they're actually assembled properly and all that kind of stuff. It ain't too hard. I got the shulker boxes. I probably got the materials. It ain't too bad. It just takes some time. Luckily, I'm about to have a lot of it because, you know, my semester's ending in the end of the month, so. And my last classes are next week on Monday and Tuesday. I'll be doing a lot of work Monday and Tuesday, so I probably won't be streaming then, but might be able to. But I want to make sure I study for my finals and all that, so we'll see how that goes. That's a ways away. I don't gotta worry about that for right now. Yeah, 1.19 is gonna be pretty solid. Like I'm excited for it too. It's just kind of crazy that all this, well, other than like the swamp and the birch forest being upgraded, kind of surprising that all this, you know, was gonna happen and like was originally gonna happen in 1.17 with, you know, all the new blocks and all the new caves and cliffs and also like the warden and like, you know, 3 new caves, like all that stuff. Like that was originally gonna happen all in one update, which, like, you know, looking back on it now, there is no way in hell they could have pulled that off. Like they're good, but I don't think there's any studio that's like that good that could make it that, you know, high quality in that short amount of time. Because they gave themselves like, I don't even know, like 6 months to work with or something, like maybe 8 months. Like they wanted it out in like summer 2021 and they announced it in like the end of 2020. Like, dude, there's no way they could have pulled all of that off. I'm kind of glad they did split it because it's still like really high quality, and now that it's over, it ain't too bad. But man, it just, I don't even know how they could have done it. Would have been cool to see them try, I guess, but it was way too much work. But we're finally getting close with the terracotta. Don't got too much more to get. Another like 5 boxes, I think, and I've already almost got an extra 1, so more like 4. And I won't have to do this again for a long time. Yep, just 5 more, and then got a little bit of extra red, a little bit of normal terracotta here. I'm finally in that home stretch after like an entire like week and a half. Great, because, you know, that means I can start building my actual base and then also working on the funny giga base, and I don't have to dedicate as much time to just mining for like hours and hours a day. At least it is kind of satisfying to, like, you know, mine all the terracotta with the haste 2 and all that, but boring to watch. And it happens for like, you know, 2 to 3 hours a day. It's been happening for the past week. And again, I like streamed at 3 a.m. and I spent like 2.5 hours just mining sand and terracotta. I only mined like, you know, 6 shulker boxes at each this time. Like, how long has it already been? It's only been 40 minutes, so it actually hasn't been too bad, but man, it took quite a while this morning. That's just because I was passing some time until I could go to the grocery store at 7. My sleep schedule's all kind of messed up, so I gotta try fixing that. I actually did try fixing it, but unfortunately it turned into a nap by accident. I went to bed at midnight and then ended up waking up at 2 a.m. And then I was just like, well, can't do nothing about it now, so ended up going to go stream because I felt like it at that point. Plus there wasn't nothing else to do. And since I'm finally near the end, I'm like actually looking forward to getting this done. Well, it's not the end of this, it's just the end of the terracotta and sand because I'm tired of mining all this stuff. But now of course I'm still going to be playing all that kind of funny business, but I mean, again, I plan on playing in this world for as long as I can until I inevitably die. But again, as long as I don't do anything like ridiculously stupid, I don't think I got anything to worry about. Because I have done some stupid things, but I had a totem to bail me out that one time, and then usually I'm like pretty cautious. But we got another box full. That's good. Actually, we got this one filled up too. Only 3 more boxes. Yeah, we're near the end of it. I'll go throw that at the end. Technically, if I wanted to, I could just stop right now because that actually is 50 because I, you know, set aside those other 3, but I'm not going to do that, so. Yeah, that was the 50th shulker box of terracotta. So I'm finally all done with terracotta for the main part of the build. I still have to mine some more to make up for those 3 other boxes I've set aside for decorating. Luckily it ain't too bad, so. Right now I gotta peek back into the beacon. I think I got that bit of red over there too. I mean, more terracotta is good, but I've not met anybody who says that though, so yeah, I'll take what I can get though for this. We're getting close now, not too much. Oh wow, there's no way I'm out of range here, right? Oh my god, I totally am. Oh no. Alright, well, this is the last layer for this wall. I guess I'll be mining. I'll have to go to the other side and mine that out. I am not moving this beacon again. I just don't want to. Besides, I'm already almost done, so. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just put this away. And we'll put that away. I'll go ahead and pack these up, and then we're gonna move the under chest and all that stuff over. I'm gonna move it over to this wall now. Actually, was this wall, this wall isn't out of range either, is it? Oh, it might be. I don't remember. No, I guess I'll find out here in a second. Nope, we're good. Still in range. We're still in enough range. That's good. We'll be back in range here really soon. Hopefully, because I don't want to keep mining this out like this. Seriously, that ain't even back. Here? Did I really hit the limit on... Oh, I definitely did. Yeah, so I'm at another limit again. That's unlucky. This ain't the worst thing in the world, but it's just incredibly unlucky. Well, inconvenient. Got another box done. Go ahead and put that away. This one I can afford to I'll mix it with normal terracotta, honestly, because I won't be able to do it any other way, really. So the rest of the terracotta I get will just be normal terracotta, and then I'll just dye like an extra box red. Or I guess I'm dyeing all these red actually, but you know, I'll have to dye them all red. Luckily, it won't really be too bad. I'll go ahead and just move this to we'll just move it into there. But yeah, pretty much just one more shulker box more or less. And then there is no more terracotta I have to go mine. So we'll leave the beacon here and all that, because I don't actually have any reason to move it. And in case I ever want any normal terracotta again, I'll kind of have to leave it. Just because, but yeah, I'm finally in that home stretch. Taken a lot of time and effort to get to this point, but hopefully it'll pay off when I get all this done and built. I think it'll look really cool. Yep, just one more, and then I have to go get sand, so still got a couple more of those I have to go get. That's alright. And it's not quite as bad, because I only have to get 6 of them instead of 9, so... See you in a bit. Alrighty, I can't believe it, but it's finally gonna happen. I just need another 14 stacks and we'll be done. I've done it. Finally gonna happen. 50 shulker boxes of terracotta, red terracotta, and actually 53 because I had to go mine these extra for my base and all that, but pretty much, like, and then the sand will be done too. That's an end of an era. That means I can start building the goddamn thing after all this time, and I won't have nothing to worry about anymore. Well, I'll still have an tile to still furnish it with like an entire city and all that, but it'll, you know, it'll happen at some point. It just is gonna take some time and planning. So I wanted to also be like a functional city. Like I don't want it to just be like a diorama. I want like to be able to like incorporate like a huge amount of villagers and, you know, make it an actual proper like living, breathing city, you know. But something like that's gonna be like wickedly hard to do if, you know, I don't plan it out carefully. Now my pickaxe is starting to run a little low. I got those spare ones and all that, but I'd like to hold off from using them for right now. And we'll get these fixed up at the trading hall, by the way, so that way there ain't nothing for me to worry about, like waiting for the raid farm again. Not quite there yet, but honestly, I don't even think there's too much left, so don't matter. Yep, only like 4 more. Just 4 more stacks. Almost kind of bittersweet without any of the bitter part because, you know, glad I get to have this shit done and over with finally. Seriously, it's no small feat. Dang, that's crazy, but it's no small feat to get this much terracotta and this much glass. All by hand, not even using any like mining machines. Or definitely would have helped, but too late for that now. But we did it, we got all of it. There's no more. There's nothing left to do here. Nowhere else to go but very last shulker box of terracotta. It's mine. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and, well, I guess I'll go ahead and just pick up those, you know, sand and all that, and we'll go ahead and get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch these out. I can go in. Need a silk touch. I'll be putting both of those away. Oh. Go back in there. And then we got all of our terracotta, all of our red terracotta. Now it's just sand. Silk touch, yep. There it is. There's our desert. Like how ominously flat it is. Go ahead and just settle here. Held 19 stacks of sand at a time. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, first box of sand done. Just 5 more to go. The other hard part will be getting all these smelted up, but again, luckily I've taken care of the super smelter issue and all that, and gotten the fuel to actually fuel it, so won't be quite as bad, but still something I gotta keep an eye out for. I think I'm about to pack this up and move it again, because it's kind of far away again. I expand out that way, but I probably won't for a while, so. I'm second one done already, that's good. Oh, we're a third of the way there. Alright, welcome back. Got done with the terracotta. I just got 2 shulker boxes of sand, and we only need 4 more boxes of sand, and then we'll be done. After all this time. Go ahead and just move this here. I guess just get the rest of the sand because I only need these other 4 boxes, and then I'm just gonna smelt all of it in the glass, and I'll probably just work on some stuff at my base for today too. Like doing some more terraforming, actually adding some color to it finally so it doesn't look all bland. Having a proper house would probably help, so mainly it's just getting the sand first and then I'll go ahead and go smelt it all up in the glass. Oh, and I'll have to, and it'll be next time, but, I gotta scout out the entire ocean to find somewhere that's large enough to, actually put all this stuff in. Because if I end up, like, not having enough space, then it's gonna be a huge problem later down the line for me. Because I can't afford to run out of space in the ocean, because then I'll have to, like, carve out, like, an entire continent and all this other crazy ass stuff, so... I gotta map out my ocean and any of the other oceans near me to make sure that I don't miss anything. Luckily I got the paper, the iron, and the redstone so I can make locator maps as well. I think I could just make like normal empty maps and then just zoom them out in the cartography table. I don't know, I don't do a whole bunch with maps, so I'm not really too well versed in that kind of stuff, but won't take too long to look it up on the wiki or nothing. Yeah, I kind of want to map out my base and things like that too, just because. And plop the bed down. That's this one here to. There we go. Almost done with that third shulker box. So we're about halfway there on sand. Not really too much more. There we go. I believe this was my 47th. So yeah, 47. This will be 48, 49, and then 50. So we are getting there. But I need 170,000 blocks of stuff. And half of it had to be like glass, and then the other half had to be terracotta. That's why I've needed so much over all this time. But yeah, 47 boxes of sand, which that's a lot. That's quite a lot. It's all going to be turned into glass as well, so it's not just going to stay sand or anything. But yeah, it is a very heavy amount of stuff. Certainly been an interesting task. Yeah, 47. That's why I've been like doing all of this for like an entire week because, you know, it adds up over time. I kind of had to have that many. But I need 50 in total, so we're not quite there yet. We're almost there, don't get me wrong, but still got a whole nother 3 shulker boxes worth of stuff to go. And it's the same thing for the terracotta. I've actually got 53 shulker boxes of terracotta. I was going to go for 50, but I needed another 3 to color into like blue and yellow and like, you know, lime and all those other like nice vibrant colors to decorate my base with. So I had to mine an extra 3 boxes worth today when I was out at the mesa to account for that. But yeah, I've been doing this over the course of about a week or a week and a half, so that's why it's taken so long to get all this, because there's no way I could have sat down and done all this in a single day or two. It had to kind of be spread out so I didn't burn myself out too hard. But luckily I won't ever have to really do this again. Probably. I will probably have to, honestly. But it'll be on a much smaller scale. And all this is just to build one building, by the way. It's just going to be a really big one. So that's why I need all of this. It's pretty much going up to world height, and it's going to be a sphere to go up to world height. I haven't done a good job of describing it, so when I actually build it and I'm able to show off the scale properly, then, you know, you'll really be able to say, like, wow, what the hell? Why is that so big? But words can't really do it justice, so I'm going to have to actually build it at some point. Is what all this is prepping for. But we're getting close now. Not too much more. Another like 2.5, I think. That'll be good. And then I can just work on my base a little bit today and just get some other fun bits done. There we go, that's the 4th box done for today. We'll go ahead and put this away. And we just need 2 more. And then I can go get ready to start smelting it. I'll go get my tools fixed up at the trading hall. And then I'll get to work on starting to fix my base up a little bit more. I got a ton of decorating I need to do. Got an absolute ton of it. I also need to figure out how to farm moss, but yeah, I'll see you later then. Good luck out there. But yeah, it'll take a while to build it, so won't be missing out on too much. But imagine having to eat. I actually had a chicken sandwich not too long ago, so homemade too. It was pretty solid. Fried chicken myself and everything. But yeah, good luck out there. I'll still probably be here in I don't know, probably for another like 2.5 hours if you'd like to come back, so that's up to you. I gotta quit checking on this sand, it's not gonna go up that fast. Keep mining it. Thanks, I appreciate it, B. Yeah, I hope to see you again, so. I gotta get something to drink. I'm a little thirsty, like dang. Maybe I'll take a little break when I get all this in the super smelter and go get something to drink. Who knows? Oh, nearly just one more now. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. So I'm not too surprised that it's over, obviously, because I've been like, planning it out and trying to like schedule it and all that, but it is finally nice to see it actually get pretty much done. Now, of course, building is going to be the harder part because I can't build as fast as I can mine because I can't well, you can obviously place down a block instantly, you just don't have the movement speed to, put down as much, so that one's going to be quite a challenge too. And then I still have to build a city in it and all that. Interesting. That's quite a cave-in. Of course, I don't have a whole bunch to worry about with the totem and all, but I do have to keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. In fact, I don't even have my water bucket on me. It's all in the shulker box, so I wouldn't even have been able to... Well, I got ender pearls, so I could have tried switching them out, but would have been a little risky. Alrighty, we're nearly done here permanently. Ain't too much more to get. Look at that. Only 9 more stacks of sand and we're out of here. Alright, this is it, the very last bit of sand I'll ever have to really go out on my way to get. Or at least for now. We will have to come back much later. And I mean like much later. I might be like entire months before I actually have to come back to this desert properly for the next one. But the only reason I'm going to do that is because after I've completely like built that sphere and that column that goes all the way down to the bottom of the world, like the sphere will go to the top and then they'll stop at about ocean level, and then the column that connects it goes all the way down to bedrock and it's completely hollow and everything. Once I dude, sorry, I'm blanking out for a minute here. But once I like run out of things to do in there, like I finish like all my cities and I get all my villagers in and all that stuff, that's when I would start working on the other like four. Like make one of them overworld themed, make another one nether themed, things of that nature. Well, maybe not nether theme. I don't know. Maybe just a whole entire like custom biome or like another like city or maybe a different kind of thing, because the main one should be like a huge, like kind of like somewhat modern city, and then maybe the other ones could be more like like old school like medieval village kind of deal, like 2011, 2012 Minecraft kind of deal. I could try my hand at that, or maybe have one that's like Asian themed or something, but on a different architecture in the world, I could definitely like fill one of those up with just like one country's worth of architecture. I could have one that's modeled after France and then blow it up one day too, because dang, French people are real, but I digress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is our last stack right here that we're about to go get. And that's it. We've done it. That's all the sand and all the terracotta for this project to start work on the shell. There it is. For all this time, after an entire week and a half of just 20 something hours of mining and just mining and mining and mining and mining. Like, oh my god, good fucking lord. This took so long to do, but it's all done. We got it. Oh, we're gonna go buy some extra glass at the trading hall and also, go trade them in the panes and all that so I can get all my crap fixed up. But we're done here. We did it. There's really not anything left to do. We'll fix up a little bit. Like, we'll fix up the shovel just a smidge, and not like it'll fix it up that much, but a little bit will help. Go ahead and switch that back. There we go. Yeah, we got all these tools we need to go get fixed. And then got my elytra. Silk touch already. Now my other hose should be in here. Should be somewhere. There we go. Go ahead and put that back. Keep that on me. I'll put this one back. And yep, we're out of here. Did it. Yeah, currently it has been an hour and a half of streaming, and this was the last day for all the terracotta and sand. I don't need any more anymore. So I don't have anything left to really do for right now. I'll get all the sand smelted in the glass, all that kind of good stuff, but there's not really too much more to do. It's great. I think we'll actually head to the raid farm, just because I might as well, just to get something done with it, I guess. At least it should be a little bit quicker. But we'll just go ahead and head there real quick, and then go get our tools fixed up, and then I'll head back. go. That to the raid farm. Heavy. Look at him go. I'm not here for you, bozo. Where's one of the captains? There we go. You got Bad Omen. There we go. That back on already. We'll go ahead and shovel there. That guy died. He should be coming down in droves here. That was a pretty short raid. Ain't too bad though. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and pull out our totem here. After the shovel, we just got 2 pickaxes to go fix up. And then just my tools, so it won't be too bad. I haven't gotten the Bad Omen effect here. That's not cool. That shouldn't have happened at all, man. What the hell? Don't like that. Because now I have to go all the way out of my way to, you know. Huh. I wonder why that happened. I've seen that happen before, I just don't ever know really why. That's alright, I guess. It ain't too big of a deal to go back and go get another banner guy. It's just a little inconvenient. All. It ain't the end of the world. Go ahead and throw that on. There we go. I'll go ahead and just switch that on. There we go. Yep, just 2 pickaxes and then miscellaneous tools, and then we're good. Go. You guys with the banner. go. Bad omen. Got that again. Yeah, we'll go ahead and toss that. Here we go. Alright, it's working properly now. Ah, there is some stuff that needs to be burned though. Like some of those saddles that we gotta go. Go and just switch that to there. Here we go. Hold that. Just got this pickaxe left and then all this terracotta and stuff. We're finally almost done. Oh, we're actually done with the terracotta and sand, obviously, but still got to get the glass smelted, and then I can actually finally start. Oh, and I'll have to dye a bunch of the terracotta. Alright, should have definitely gotten bad omen by now. There we go. Oh shoot, I definitely wasn't paying enough attention. And it's all gone now. Dang, that sucks. Oh, let's go ahead and get this pickaxe fixed up, and then keep forgetting to hold out this totem, you know. Seems like that fixed it a little bit better, so looks like straight away I should be kind of coming up here a little bit and getting closer instead of hanging so far back. Oh, it's raining out. That's cool. Alrighty, so we'll just go ahead and kind of patch up some of this stuff. There we go. I think that's actually the last time we need to use this thing. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just take out this box real quick. Go ahead and use some bottles of enchanting. Here we go. Alright, sweet, we're all done here. I can go ahead and drink this milk bucket real quick. Ooh. Silk. Free. That one goes with me. Alrighty. Go ahead and get a bunch of this stuff out and sort it away. Take too long. Another full box. I'll have to restock this too at some point. I think that's it. We did it. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, I better go put this back real quick, but now I don't think I'm missing anything. Everything all fixed up and we're good to go. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and I'll start dyeing all of these terracotta boxes and all that, so that way we actually get all of our red terracotta. I've already set the other three aside, so I actually know which ones I need to save and all. That's good. So the rest of these are just going to be red. Alright. This has been an incredibly long project, but I'm glad it's finally done. It's all gonna be worth it when it's all put together and it's all built, because it'll look really cool and very big, like big chunk is big. And then I won't have anything left to do. Huh. I'll have to restock that at some point. Go ahead and get this sand put down. Alright, then we'll go ahead and go put the terracotta away. Again, I've gone and set aside all the other spare terracotta we're going to be using. But, we'll go ahead and just do that. It's times like these why I made this room, so I can actually like put down a lot of this stuff. Alright, here we got our poppy box. I'm gonna put away a ton of extra crap into here that I won't be using. Which should be pretty much everything, considering I ain't got a whole lot that I have to have. In fact, I should actually try and fuck it. Go. I should be able to do an entire like poker box at a time. Like I got an Enderman nearby. Luckily they're neutral unless I actually look at them, and I don't ever really look at them, so I haven't made that mistake in a long time. On accident or on purpose, but here we go. Alright, it's important to plan at least a little bit, because, you know, I don't spend too much time doing any of this. You might notice I actually have 9 boxes of terracotta the color, not 8. I will have to pick up some of the old poppies because I got another box of some poppies, and so we'll actually have to use that box too to finish this up. But it ain't that big of a deal. Just be an extra minute or two. Here we go. Now I just need to bust this out. Here we go, we did it. All the red terracotta in the world, all of it. Let's see here. We got some of my extra dyes in this box. I'll go ahead and dump them away. As you can see, we got pretty much every dye imaginable, barring a couple of them, but it's so few it doesn't really matter anymore. All red terracotta, baby. We did it. All 50 fucking shulker boxes of red terracotta. The last one is more of a spare box because I only needed about like 48 and a half or something like that. So I just rounded up to 50 because just to be safe, have my little bit of leeway. Now, we need a stack of each color and dye that I want to use, and then, we'll be mixing them properly. So we'll have 8 stacks of, each different color. Not each and every different color, but enough of them. Go ahead and check on this. What do we got? They're all empty. Go ahead and shut these off. In fact, they're actually done having stuff flow into them. Cool. Now, and a lot of my other stuff is left in my inventory still, but or my in the shulker box here. We'll worry about that later. Got to refuel all this. So. There we go. Go ahead and fuel all this up. Won't take too long. Technically, I can do something like this. Let's see, 9, 16 already, so now I can actually, do 2 of them at a time. You know what? I could actually, if I made some more hoppers, I could probably retrofit this to some extent where, I could have like a bunch of like item filters and whatnot. That could be useful. Just so that way I don't have to keep doing this all the time. And I think because of how little space these things really need, I could probably even get away with not having to have like any redstone components to, do it. I just have to name tag like I'll have to rename a bunch of shit, but I think it should be doable. Means I'll have to make another like 2 stacks of hoppers though. But it should be okay. It should be okay. I think I can do it. Cause like this hopper would be like 4 things of like emeralds here or whatever, and then they'd be called like thing like layer 1 or whatever, and then there'd be a bunch of hoppers here pointing that way, and then there'd be 4 other emeralds called like layer 2. Actually, there's nothing to there wouldn't be anything to stop like a layer 2 emerald going into anything with the layer 1s. Maybe I will have to have redstone bits, but my point is I have to something at the very least. This is kind of ridiculous. Alright, that's all of them. As you can see, we got a lot of glass that needs to be put away, so we'll go ahead and get started on that real quick. Take too long, especially because I got all this extra inventory space now. Just another 20 shulker boxes and glass to put away. Go ahead and start filling up these two. Should not be stalling for this long. Didn't quite set them up properly, so that was a little unfortunate. See how big of a difference that caused, so back ones are gonna need more fuel. Oh, this one is an empty one. But just set it there. Pick up 4 of these. Alrighty, and we'll go ahead and start getting all this filled up now. Alrighty, cool. We'll go ahead and get these other 16, and then I'll put away some more glass, and then we'll just go do some other stuff for now. Don't know what, but I'll figure it out. I guess probably some more base work, honestly. I'll probably start dyeing all that terracotta like I've talked about. Pretty much completely out of lava, which is kind of a sight to behold considering, you know, all the different colors. It's not really too big of a deal, honestly. It'll build up over enough time and I'll be able to do this all over again, so... I won't have too many more of these to do either, so... I won't have to do this for, like, the rest of the day or no. I'm pretty sure I could get all this smelted today, so I should at least try to, but... I doubt it. That's alright, you know? As long as I don't have to mine anything, you know, I'm glad with just, you know, having to maintain it and upkeep it a little bit here and there. Because that ain't too big of a deal. Alrighty, cool. All that done. Got another 2 boxes done. I think we're at 32. Yep, 27 and 5, 32. Cool. Alrighty, so let me go grab my other stuff that I had gone and put away. And grab this. I know I put some other junk away in here. There we go. Go ahead and put this down. Take out a bunch of my old stuff. Alrighty, cool. There we go. Great. These are all good for now. I better go check on these, see how they're doing. Oh, they're actually empty. They've gone and empty themselves. And with these ones, so go ahead and push them back so they get a better takeoff in the future. And we'll just go ahead and start moving all this sand in place for the next batch. Oh shoot, yeah, I could totally send these out. So we'll start letting some of this kind of like backlog in these hoppers just so they're all like in place, and then all I'd literally have to do is just move the lava in whenever it's time. That'll make my life a good bit easier. Let's see. I don't have too many more of these to do. We just got another 12, and I'll have to replace these with powered rails at some point. Yeah, it's just not right now at least, so that's alright. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the terracotta and whatnot. Just catalog all the different colors that I'm gonna need. I could make 10 of them in total, not including like, you know, normal terracotta. Not even that it's ugly, it's just kind of boring, so. Let's see, what do I want to use? Definitely yellow, definitely red, definitely blue, Lime green is a very good one as well. I don't have the sea pickles for it. Oh, I do, they're up there. These make lime green, so you know. Late blue is very good as well. I like that one. I think orange will be good. Pink, magenta. That's already 8 out of 10. I guess we'll do purple. Why not? I think that's pretty much it, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and get these like sea pickles smelted. I'll go get some more red dye, yellow dye, blue dye. In fact, actually, I can top that off right now. Got our blues. There we go. Got some blue dye. Another 14. Got red dye. For yellow dye. And then lime green, and then light blue. Maybe I'll have to make one more. I'll just go out and get a oh. Now, see, here's another thing too. I'm kind of, not really out of sunflower. 16. We're good. 32, 32, 64. And then to make pink dye, it's like these peonies or whatever. These ones I need to actually grow. That's magenta. And then purple is just red and blue, so we need to grow more of these rose bushes and kind of stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and here should be in. Oh, I definitely moved it out. We're gonna go ahead and take 1 each. Here we go. And then we're gonna head over to the wood farm because that's where I've left all my spare bone meal. And then we're just gonna go ahead and bone meal these until I get enough of them. There we go. Oh, do I actually need dirt? So we need pink. And I have to bone meal some more sea pickles. And we need purple. So these should, one of these makes pink. I'm pretty sure it's the peonies. And then I'll have to go out of my way to go get a hold of some more blue dye at the actual dye farm. That won't take too long either. And then we'll just go ahead and go pick up a light blue orchard or whatever, or orchid. Be kind of here for now. This won't be permanent or nothing. I just need something real quick. In fact, we're actually going to go ahead and move up all these boxes, so that way they're in better spots for you to access. Go. What are these pink dye yet? Just need 7 more. Here we go. Got enough pink dye. I need more red dye. There we go, that should have been enough. And then I need to go get more blue dye at the flower forest farm that I have set up. Real quick, we'll head down to here, because this is where I grow my sea pickles. Here we go, that should be plenty. That's actually more than plenty. Alrighty, cool. I'll go ahead and put the sea pickles away in there. There we go. Go ahead and check and see how these hoppers are doing. Not even over capacity or nothing either, that's great. And that guy's empty too. Alright, seems like I've gone up and used the fuel again. Can't worry about that now. We got some more stuff I need to do, so come back to that. Could have some orchids. Here we go. All I needed was the one, but I'm gonna go ahead and do real quick while I'm still here. Is we're gonna take some of this dirt, and here should be the center, or about the center. But we're gonna be marking this because if I ever want to actually farm like blue dye by bone mealing, this is the exact spot I should be going. So. Alright, so it's just purple dye and then the lime green that's gonna be here soon. And then we'll go ahead and go get our cornflowers. And then we'll be good. Well, we'll have all of our dyes and then I can start, making my base look prettier. But as long as I got some color to work with, it'll all be worth it. Now, I built a light gray and blue dye farm like quite a long time ago out in this flower forest over by here. So I haven't had really too much of a chance to use it. I know it works, and that's all I can say. And it is like a decent bit faster than like manually bone meal stuff, but it is definitely, garbage. So not exactly the best in the world. Let's see, it should be, here we go. We'll just layer in some bone meal into here. I'll just fill this up. Now that I actually got bones to spare, I can afford to do this. Wandering trader, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, he's got Nautilus shells, and I need Nautilus shells, so... Jackass better not go anywhere. Hey, we can make a conduit now. That's cool, at least. Go ahead and dump those away, and that. We'll sort some of that stuff out when I get back later, so don't worry about that. This thing also sucks, by the way. Have I said that before? Because it definitely sucks. Anyway, let's go. You can see it starting to make some. So, hey, Kaylee. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but sorry that you can't stay for too long, but it's nice to see you again. I'm finally done getting all the terracotta and sand. It took like weeks, or like a week and a half, but I got all the terracotta and sand finally, so I don't have to do that anymore. It's great. I don't want to. But right now I'm just farming some dyes to make my base look a little bit better. And that is only 9 cornflowers. That's not cool. Dang, I might just have better luck just bone mealing some grass and hoping for the best. Seriously, at this point. That's all I can get is 9. I gotta have a better patch of cornflowers somewhere else, right? Gotta have. Oh, it went alright. I took 3 of them, so I got like an 80 on my accounting exam. My math exam was fine. I got like a 67 on it. I'm still passing the class with a B, and then I think it was management. That one I got like an 80 something, so I'm pretty happy with that. But it just took a bit of time to study for all of them, but it worked out, so it's pretty solid. Oh, didn't you take your medical exam yet, or? Can't remember. On account of being a dumbass, I kind of forget sometimes, so. Cornflowers. Gotta get these. That's a little better. There's gotta be a better way to get blue dye than doing this. I don't even think there is, but I guess I can dream. Dude, there's gotta be more of them, right? I should actually probably turn the farm back on at least. Get some. No medical exam, fair enough. Oh, accounting, that's pretty fun. But nice job on that 98, that's really good. Accounting is like kind of fun. Well, not fun, but it's like as long as you got a good grasp on like algebra, like And it's not even like having like really crazy algebra. It's just some really basic like adding and subtracting. You know how formulas like you got nothing to really worry about. It's just understanding like how to use the formulas is kind of the harder part, or some of the concepts behind the stuff that you're using. That's really the hard part. But if you get that out of the way, then like it's really easy because it doesn't ever really change. So, but yeah, accountant's pretty solid. I switched over to finance not too long ago because I don't want to limit myself to just accounting. But luckily, with a finance degree, I'm still able to be an accountant if I wanted. So I just want to give myself more options, is all. See what else we got. Give me the cornflowers. I'm definitely getting a lot of oxeye daisies though, and they don't exactly do anything for me, so go ahead and just toss a bunch of these. But there's some beehives. Yeah, there we go. I'll have to start stealing some beehives at some point. Oh, I mean, to be fair, being an accountant pays like as long as you get like a CPA or some other certification for it, it pays pretty well. It's pretty like secure. You don't have to worry about not having a job. But I mean, there is a good bit more you can do other than just accounting if you know how like money and numbers work. Like you can get a finance degree, be a financial, but it you got a lot of options, so it ain't too bad. We're finally done here. I can actually get rid of these. I should go here. There we go. But I'm finally working on making the base look better, so it'll be fun. Keep those. I gotta have a better spot for cornflowers. Is they're pretty much the only way to get blue dye. Hey, wait, there's gotta be another way to get blue dye, right? There's no way they would just limit it to like something like that, right? Maybe they did, but I don't know. Oh, I'm just working on making the base look better is all. Oh, it's lapis, duh. Forgot lapis is something I could use. Shoot, I might have better luck just buying lapis from the clerics, not gonna lie. Or maybe going out and mining it than I would just farming it. So next time I'll just use some of the spare lapis that I have because I got a lot of it and I don't have to come back here too often, but now that I got all my terracotta, I'm using some of the spare to dye and make it look, better colors and all that kind of good stuff. I'm gonna be building an ominously large sphere just out in the ocean. It's gonna be like 256 blocks tall, so it's gonna go all the way to the New World height. I hope it's somewhere in this ocean, not like here, but like somewhere relatively close because I gotta have a lot of empty space to work with. But I'm hoping to just put an entire city inside of this sphere that I'm working on. Actually, I'm even smelting all the glass up and everything right now. I had to make my super smelter like 4 times the size, I think. So I made the lava twice the size, but going along pretty nicely. Shoot, I did not need to make all of those. We'll go ahead and make some purple dye. Sweet. Alrighty, there we go. I guess it's all my dyes, so that's good. Yeah, I am very patient. I'm lucky to be this patient nowadays, but I definitely wasn't when I was a kid, that's for sure. But it's a lot better than it used to be. Now it's all done actually. Like this is the last bit of glass that I have to go smelt. It's all sand. and I gotta go smelt it. So actually, I need to do something real quick because I don't have any more fuel in those, so I need to go take care of that. Didn't take too long. $27, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, alright, that works. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and restock a bunch of this lava while I'm still here, because, you know, still need glass. Still need a lot of it. But I can't really do anything if I don't have any fuel for this, so I have to keep going out of my way to make sure this is all, like, manually refilled. It ain't too big of a deal, but it is a little inconvenient. The weather in Florida is weather. It's fine. It hasn't rained today, but supposedly it's gonna rain in the next couple days, so that'll be fun. On my way to the grocery store, a lot of the water hadn't exactly gone into the ground yet, so I ended up soaking my shoes completely, and I gotta wait for them to dry out. But on the bright side, though, I did manage to get all of my supplies because I was planning on making fried chicken this week, right? I ended up forgetting like buns yesterday, so I had to go back today to go get them, and I made some fried chicken from scratch, some nice fried chicken sandwiches, and they're pretty solid. Oh god, that's not good. It seemed to be starting to overfill on glass, so that's not good. I gotta hurry up. It's gonna start backlogging very hard if I don't get this taken care of, so it's important I do that. Yeah, I ended up making some homemade like chicken sandwiches. Like I just bought some chicken breasts for like $9 and made like, you know, five patties out of them and breaded them and all that stuff myself and everything. They came out pretty good, you know. I had one of them today. The chicken's a little tough, but I don't think I can really do anything about that for now. But it was a very good first attempt at the very least. So nothing new for baking now. I haven't really felt like doing a lot of baking in a while, just out of laziness. I've been buying ice cream again. Well, I bought Ben and Jerry's this time instead of Publix ice cream, but I gotta get back into baking again. I like baking and I like eating, you know, the stuff I get from baking. I just haven't felt like doing a lot these past couple of weeks. Not really weeks, just past week, 2 weeks or whatever. I've been a little distracted between this and also having to get ready to start studying for finals, so. And I've actually got an exam tomorrow that I have to go take sometime in the morning, so I gotta study for that. Won't be too hard, but it is just for marketing, and I'm actually like pretty solid in marketing, so I don't have too much to worry about. I literally cannot get an A in that class, which is okay, so I'm able to settle for a B because I don't think it's possible anymore for me to get an A. I've only gotten like 80s or something on the exams, and I do good on the homework and all that. I just don't quite do enough. But we're gonna start dumping all this glass away. Just wow, there's a lot. But yeah, studying for exams is not too fun. It's got to be done. So it's another 4 chauffeur boxes of glass right here. Pretty good. Oh man, it was backlogging bad. In fact, it's still backlogging pretty bad. I'm actually gonna have to go into the hoppers and get all this stuff removed and everything. Uh, G1 driver says, I don't know if that's what we call them over here, but either way, like, driver's tests are, they're not, like, I did fine on mine. I haven't driven in a couple of years. I don't own a car, but when I took mine, I actually did pretty well. And if I did well, you'll probably do fine because, it ain't really too hard. You just follow the rules they tell you, and then you just, you know, don't worry about the fact you're driving a car because it seems scary, but as long as you know how it handles, you really have nothing to worry about. But, yeah, good luck on your driver's exam because, again, those things can be, like, kind of like, nerve inducing and all that. So, as long as you don't have your parents in the car with you or something, it usually works out fine. My mom was in the car with me when I was learning how to drive. It just sucked because she kept like making me anxious, and I'm the one driving, and couldn't really be doing that, especially with me being a new driver and all. But we got 37 boxes of glass now, so we're actually nearly done. That's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and fill these up. I'll get ready to send these on their way. Driving can be pretty fun, but honestly, like, if you can, just try and use public transport because, owning a car is kind of a pain in the ass from what I've heard. Like, my mom had to trade out her new car for, like, an older one because, her and my dad didn't, like, co-signed on it, and he's not really around anymore. So, kind of an issue as it messed with the insurance and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like, once you learn how to drive, it's cool to have, but depending on where you live, it might not be like a total necessity, which is good. Especially too if you got better public transport. I think it's fine here in Orlando, but I don't really use it too much. I don't ever have a reason to. Although I might at some point, 'cause I kind of want to go to, like, another restaurant or something just to have some more food one day. But we're kind of in the end with all this glass, just these 8 boxes worth of stuff left to smelt, and then I'll be all set. So just start stockpiling what I can in here. Oh, and I better go grab all that other stuff. There we go. Cars are a necessity. That's unlucky, but I mean, I guess it's not too terrible if, like, nobody else is driving, like, all the time, because they only really suck in, like, larger cities and all that, where, there's always traffic, or there's always some chance of, like, crashing into somebody or something. But I mean, as long as you live in a small enough area, like, they can be pretty nice, not gonna lie. 'Cause as long as there's maybe, like, one or two other cars on the road, just not like a whole, like, bumper to bumper, like, kind of thing on like a freeway, because like in my hometown, like down in, like, Southwest Florida, like, there were so many cars, like, all the time when I was learning how to drive, and it just made me anxious because there's too many, and it's also Florida, so, like, half the population's probably mentally unstable, so we can't trust that either. And it's like, what? We're gonna go ahead and get some of this terracotta turned into different colors. So go ahead and do that. Although yellow is kind of dual, it's like mustard yellow, but good to have it just in case. Oh, got some red. Blue. Light blue. Some orange. I better go check on the sea pickles because I was smelting some sea pickles for some lime terracotta. It looks like they're all done. There we go. I imagine having to wake up at 6, but yeah, hopefully that exam will be fine, but good luck out there. I know waking up sucks, trust me. Or waking up early sucks, rather. It ain't too terrible. But yeah, good luck out there, Kaylee. Thanks for stopping by again. Like this. Yeah, that's another 8. Actually, I can make some more, but see you later, Kaylee. Appreciate you stopping by. A purple terracotta. And I can make actually another set of stuff. Maybe I'll leave this just as normal terracotta for now, just in case. If I did make another color, it would almost certainly be green. Take some of this cactus. Maybe light gray. I got plenty of that though, so go ahead and get some of that coal. Here we go. So we got all the dyes done for now. That ought to be good. And we'll just go ahead and start taking some of this colored terracotta out and about, and I'll probably go get some wood too, and otherwise we should be good to start building. Now again, I've already got some parts like partitioned in like preparation for this stuff, so like stuff up there. And we got little bits like here, for example, too. Like this kind of stuff is where our colored terracotta is going to be going, but we're not going to worry about that quite yet because I need to mine some. We'll go ahead and get this first, and then we'll actually head out and get all that stuff. It shouldn't take too long, but I gotta have it. Hoping I can get some more of the framing done and all that, so there won't be too much left to do for me in the near future, which is good. Because then I can start designing buildings and houses and putting all the farms in place and all that. And maybe I'll even be able to move villagers in at some point. Yeah, currently it is day 403 actually, so we've made it to the 400s now, so that's pretty cool. And I guess, yeah, I did end up finishing getting all the terracotta and sand by day 400, so that's good at least. I did more or less manage to stick to that goal. It's only been a couple of days, but I'm on a decent enough pace at least to get that sphere and that column built by day 1000. I'll get a good chunk of the city done by then at the very least. There we go. We'll be back within range of the beacon here in a moment. There we go. And from last night, I kind of had to readjust some things over here. But you can see kind of the framework I've gone ahead and left for myself at the very least. Just to make my life a little bit easier. There we go. This part got a little bit harder to design, just because, honestly. I can't tear this back any farther without making it look like really awkward, so I've had to change how I do things a little bit, unfortunately. Which honestly ain't too big of a deal, but still something I need to bear in mind. There we go. And then all this would be filled up with dirt, by the way, so that's what that's going to be here for. And then I'm going to be flush up like here, so these are going to be slabs. But we'll have staircase, slab, and then all like dirt up into here. And then I'll definitely have, I'd say probably a spot here ought to be good. So we're going to go ahead and cut these off. And then I'll put in like some stairs here or something. So we're going to go ahead and grab our box of dirt and our box of cobblestone. And we'll just kind of crack on with it. And then I'm going to start using a ton of the wood to segment a bunch of this stuff. So that way I know where to put all the terracotta and it looks like better, like structurally, you know, all that fun stuff. But I'm making good progress, so I'm happy with what I've been doing these past couple of days. It's been kind of shitty, not gonna lie, trying to go out of my way to grind for all of the terracotta and the sand, the goddamn sand, but it's gonna be worth it here. I guess I can actually do stairs, it's fine. There we go. That's all it took. We'll just go ahead and just take some dirt. Now it'll spread eventually, it just, you know, obviously won't do it overnight or nothing. Here we go. Like that should be good. Yeah, now that we got all this stuff partitioned, we can go ahead and start prepping the area to put in all this terracotta. Yeah, you can see how this stuff's kind of gonna start to come together. Now, one other thing too is I'm gonna try and like have it so there's pretty much like no like overlapping colors. I don't know if that's the correct way to explain it, but basically like this whole shit, like none of this part's gonna be using pink or lime anymore. Not even all the way up in this corner would be lime now, because we're gonna try and avoid stuff like that. Just so there's more variety in place and things of that nature. We'll go ahead and do stuff like that. Um, we'll go ahead and stuff like this. Depending on how this looks, I'll probably like restructure it to some extent, but you kind of see how like, there's just some nice like differences in color to where I don't have to I like how that looks actually, yeah. We'll fill it in more on the bottom and like get rid of the shulker boxes too so we can and like some stuff on the side just so we can get a true like scale what the hell this is gonna actually look like on a big enough scale, but I do like where this is going. It's got very good potential at the very least. That's good. Again, you can kind of see the kind of concept I'm going for here with this nice mix of color, and it is definitely helping to spruce up the place a good bit. So that's very good. I'll go ahead and just take that. We'll dump some of this wood away for right now. I might have to break this one up because it is pretty long, but might not have to either, so who knows. That's not gonna happen. Lime ended up being a really good color to pick, honestly. You know what? I should probably take some of this and maybe go put it in the shulker box. I'll put it in this one here just because I kind of need to. There we go. So we'll go ahead and take all these down and we'll go ahead and go take a little step back and see what this looks like. But like I said, I think the idea, yeah, I like this personally. I think the idea was pretty solid to begin with. Yeah, I mean, I can get behind this. I want to see how it looks from afar, so go ahead and back on up real quick. Put over to this little island here. Yeah, you can definitely see how it stands out a good bit more. Maybe I shouldn't emphasize it quite as much, because it does look kind of like a mess, so I should try and mix it with dirt so it just is kind of not all over the place, but I do like the idea of it though. It does work. It's just not working quite the way I want right now, but again, the idea is at least there. I don't know, that didn't look too bad either. Hmm. Again, I like the emphasis on color though. Like this from here, this looks pretty solid, right? But then if I were to go like, down a little bit towards like the iron farm, for example, like somewhere about here, I don't think it looks quite as good. Yeah, doesn't look bad neither. Hmm. We'll leave it as it is for now, and if something, unless something actually hits me better, but I don't dislike this. I mean, it adds color. I'm just not like real crazy about it. Like, it don't make me say like, wow, that was pretty cool, but I don't know, it don't look terrible. Coming down to here, like you can actually see like, the different layers getting broken up, and certainly does help to retexture a lot of stuff, but I don't know if this is quite the way to go. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm gonna keep going with it until I figure it out. I don't mind it. I mean, I don't outright hate it, so that's at least a good start. Go ahead and see. Um, so hey, welcome back, Charles. But I don't know. It's all right, but it ain't terrible. I'm trying to figure out what to really terraform because I don't want there to be all dirt in my base, but at the same time, some of this does look a little bit awkward. Like I do like the extra color, but I don't know if I've overdone it on color or if I need to mix it in with dirt a little bit more so that way, it actually like stands out a good bit more. But like, I don't know, I don't dislike this, but I'm just trying to not have a bunch of dirt here. Like we can have some dirt, but just not. Dang, that's crazy. We can have some dirt. I just don't want to have like all dirt. I definitely do like it for some parts more than others, though. I don't know. I actually do kind of like this, so I might change it up a bit. I'm not 100% sure. No, we'll keep it for now. At least you did say it looks good. Cause I'm just kind of indecisive on this, but I do like it. It does look solid enough. I don't like outright hate it, but I think it does need like to be refined just a little bit more. But especially that part up there, because I don't like how tall that is. But then again, there's not a whole lot I can do. Most I could do is probably replace those with like dirt, 'cause that's supposed to be grass up there and all that. But like that, I could leave dirt, for example. Like all this, like smaller cluster of grass and all this, I could leave this completely as dirt, leave it as is. But for more of these kind of like big bulky areas, they need to be like concrete. Like, oh hey, one of my turtles grew up. But like most of this, I'm probably gonna leave to some extent just dirt, just because of the fact that this is supposed to be more kind of like a park or something. So I don't have to I shouldn't really be doing too much, like too obnoxious, but some of these parts will have to turn. Like some of this will be concrete in the back. And actually, it might even just be fine just to like only have like this section be concrete. Honestly, maybe I have like this part here and this here. I have a couple more of these lined out with concrete, but like this can stay like completely as is because it's supposed to be like a mountain. So it's not supposed to be like completely riddled with concrete or not concrete, terracotta. And it's supposed to be completely riddled with terracotta, so we'll leave this whole side as it is, but stuff like here gotta be terracotta because I realistically don't know what else to do. I just don't want to overdo it, but stuff does need to change. I just can't change too much of it. So like something like this, we'll go ahead and like partition, for example. I can have one color here and another one here, and then we kind of head back up to here. Honestly, this is fine, just being one color. I can sneak in a little something extra here or here. There we go. But the idea is there at least. It just ain't quite working out as much as I would have hoped, but I don't dislike it neither. So I'll actually shave away just a tiny little bit of this so I can have some more color here to work with. Again, the idea is there, but like stuff like this will leave intact. I don't need to change nothing there. And some more of the stuff, like we'll leave some of this being like dirt in here, but stuff like well, I have a different plan for that kind of stuff, but that example over there. My point is something's got to change. Enough of it's got to change to kind of look different, just not all of it. Like that's fine. A lot of this I'd like to kind of leave natural. Maybe have like one there and there. I'll be building some actual like buildings over there, so but I think like that one for sure. That like big chunk we're gonna have wood go up and around the edges again, and then I'll have it. That can stay as grass. This stays as grass. Um, some of this stuff will have to change, but I don't think there's really too much more left to do. Just as long as there's some color. Because I do actually like the look of the dirt to begin with, but I just know I need to not have it all be dirt. Is why I'm going so far out of my way to try and like change it up, you know. Like this needs to be a different color at some point. Then I can chain it back into here. That don't look correct. I don't want this going down either because it's just gonna be like a one wide thing here. So yeah, I'll just have this all be like one color until I feel like changing it. Who knows? But like this can be dirt, for example. This part won't, so we'll actually go ahead and start getting ready to cut some of this. Again, I'll get some of the finer details worked out, but this will be more of a city area, so I won't be doing too much over here for right now. And stuff like this, I want to leave as cobblestone because this is actually like my house. Like I'm gonna be living here, so I want it to be like different enough from all the different color, so don't just blend together at all. I put the rest of these. I really forgot where I put my shulker boxes, didn't I? Oh, I actually just passed day 400 not too long ago, but I'm at day 404, heading into day 405, so I mined the rest of the sand and terracotta today, so there's no more of that pretty much for quite a while. So I can start building pretty soon. Alright, I know I had a second turtle. I know there's another one. I know they're incredibly tiny, but where is that second turtle? There's no way they can crawl out of it. Oh, there he is. He's by that torch. Here's all my shulkers, so we'll go ahead and just take these back out. I'll get some more color here, and I'll get some more, I'm gonna get more of the supports in place, honestly, and then we'll start putting in the color. I just support in. Go ahead and head up here. I'll leave the sheep here. No real reason to kick him out or nothing, or kill him, either or, but he's fine. I feel like mountain goats might actually be a nice addition if I could get a hold of some. I go ahead and just rename some mountain goats and breed a couple of them, but because they actually would be kind of suited to this kind of area just because of how tall this stuff is. It's like 3 blocks to 2 blocks tall, so I can get up here just fine, and then there's some stairs for the villagers that I'll inevitably be putting in. Don't have too many animals that could traverse this, so It'll be goats. Why not? That'd be cool. Again, more color here, more here. We'll do some here. We'll actually partition this. Oh, and I forgot to put some there. I know those aren't on the same level as each other. That's kind of the point. Just add some variety. Oops. Damn, it's already been 3.5 hours. Oh, shoot. But like this will leave. I won't change nothing with this here. Because I don't really want to. And then I don't need to make all this color neither. Just some like splotches here and there to break things up. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and start putting in our terracotta. So I just use some magenta, and it's just pretty much whatever color I feel like at the time. I will do some orange. Here we go. Yep, I got all 50 shulker boxes today of red terracotta, and I got all 50 shulker boxes of sand, so not even, I don't even have to get too much more now, which is good. I really don't want to have to get too much more, and I don't, because it's all done. That's good. There we go. Haven't used enough purple. So at some of these weirder spots where I can't easily like get up with a jump boost or anything, what I'm gonna instead do is just well, do that. I have to put something down up here. But what I'm gonna instead do is have kind of these weird like 2 block high kind of deals. So basically, you know, I can jump up and down in between all this stuff whenever. It's good because it makes it easier to traverse all this stuff without having to go so far out of my way to go to the stairs and all that. Which again, they're there for a reason. I just don't want to have to use them if I don't want to. No, I don't need to right now. Go ahead and have some blue. I think I've used any blue yet over here. Nope, I've used light blue, but not like normal blue. I think I used purple already. Yeah, I did. No yellow yet, though. Actually, no red either, so we'll squeeze in some yellow into here. And then we'll actually use some red terracotta. There we go. That's pretty solid. I'll go ahead and back up a little bit and see how it looks. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, I forgot to get the light blue up there. Oops. That's why I was actually doing all this, was to get that. Ended up forgetting to do it anyways. No big deal. Got our light blue. Alrighty, that's better. Yeah, I like that. And then we got like this little area here that's kind of tucked away. And I think this will be the last of it too. I don't really need to do too much more after this for any of the terracotta bits because I don't want to start getting overwhelming with it, you know. We'll use up the rest of our light blue dye here. And then I'll just use some probably lime ought to be good. Yeah, there's not really any lime over here, so go ahead and just slot some in. And there we go. Should be pretty much good. Don't have a whole bunch left to do. I got some like little bits. Well, we got that, and that actually. That was a total lie. Oops. Not too big of a deal. And I guess that tiny, well, I actually no, we'll leave this one dirt, not gonna lie. But we'll go ahead and just kind of I just do some more on here really quick. Won't be too bad. Now I got some of my other colors in here too when I need them, so I'm out of like light blue, for example. We'll take some light blue. I think for this, oddly enough, I might want to try using cobblestone or something. Maybe. Nah, we'll use color. Oh, I already got yellow actually kind of close, so. It'll be one of the rare times I actually used normal terracotta. I did pick up some of that too. Here we go. This is stone, this is stone, we'll leave those. Color here, color down there, there. A little bit on the other sides too. Out of the way. I'll have to go check on the, oh shoot, I should definitely go check on the super smelter. Oh, I hope I didn't back that thing up too hard. Oh no. I've been smelting all of my glass while I've been doing this, and I haven't actually checked up on it in quite a while, so. Yup, that was what I was a little worried about. Oh, ah man. You can see the absolute like backup that happened because of that. That's alright though, I mean it's not really too big of a deal, it's just a little bit of an inconvenience is all. Because now what I have to do is load all of these back up, and then I have to go get more lava to finish smelting the rest of the stuff down there, and then I can on their way. And we're nearly done with the glass, luckily. Anyways, we're just gonna go back to the terracotta and all that stuff for now. Go ahead and pack that out. I'll use some orange terracotta too. I haven't used any of that in a little bit. And it pairs nicely with this kind of blue. And it pairs pretty nicely with blue in general, to be honest. Doesn't even have to be the dark blue. It does do really well with dark blue. We just got like a little bit more up there. I'll probably use some like pink or something. Here we go. Hopefully I can split it down the middle and maybe switch that out because it is just, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and switch this out with just, I don't know, purple or something should be good. Go ahead and throw in some yellow. And then we'll just make this normal terracotta, just so it kind of goes with the dirt just a little bit nicer. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to start dealing with phantoms here in a moment, so that's no good. But that's all the color. That's all of it. I don't want to really put in any more just to not overwhelm it, so I think it came out solid enough. I'll put away some of the extras. There's those orange. There we go. Alright, that's all of my terracotta. I'll put away and sorted. We'll go ahead and put a bunch of the dirt away. There we go. That wood away, get some of that dirt. And that should do it. Let's go ahead and take a quick little flyby, and then I'll go work on the glass again, and I'll probably call it for the night. Yeah, I like that. It's a lot better. I might have to break up those two in half again because they are like pretty long. But ooh, that's one not F. Here we go. An F2, but that's looking a lot nicer with all the extra like color, and it's not like completely overwhelming either. There's definitely a lot of it, don't get me wrong, but it's not like taking over literally everything. Is good. I'll be working on it some more at some point, but I mean, I do like it. It does look pretty good. Again, I'll have to work on it just more because it's pretty solid. Like again, like that has to get cut in half. Maybe change like the corners out a little bit more. But overall, it's not too overwhelming. And then city there, castle up there, other things that I might be doing for support. That might be more like cobblestone and stone just to support that, so that won't actually be dirt, but it won't be terracotta either. Um, it needs to be cobblestone on that part, and then I need to partition that a little bit nicer. But it looks pretty good. Small park, a lot of that over there tucked away is going to be farmland because, we're going to have a small city up there, a small village, and then, villagers. They got to do their thing. So we're also going to be putting a bunch of fences kind of around this just so that way, none of them walk into here and then get permanently stuck. There's no risk of anything spawning inside of here, and there's no risk of anything really coming in other than like a spider jockey or like a spider. But no zombies is my point, so don't gotta worry about that. But I'm pretty happy with it. And again, we'll have more time to work on it later and all that good stuff too, but it's pretty good. But I need to go put this away and I need to go work on the super smelter again. Because we're almost done smelting up all the glass, so there's just only a little bit left now. We'll put that back, that. These are gonna stay in their own little separate thing just because they're kind of a special case. So. I'll put the bones in with the dyes, I don't care. Here we go. And we're gonna go ahead and start fueling up all the furnaces and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump like everything else away though. But like all that can be put away. And then we'll start layering all this glass in. Again, we got a huge overabundance of it that needs to be dealt with like right now. It was clogging up all my stuff, which is why nothing else was smelting. I might actually have to increase the capacity of the storage bit here. Because again, kind of got no storage. But that's alright for now. There we go. I can just empty out the hoppers pretty easy. Yeah, it's a ton of glass. Like, I still have like more boxes I need to smelt and everything, so this isn't even all of it. This is the worst part. But that's okay. I'll go ahead and just get as much of it put away as I can for right now. Here we go. That's some more I have to go put away. Jesus. But Lord, man. Like I said, this is no small project because there's just too much stuff I have to do and put away. I'm not quite as equipped for this as I should be, but that's alright. It ain't too bad. Yeah, it's another 5 boxes worth of stuff. I've probably got another one I'm sitting on right now just in my inventory, so we're gonna go ahead and kind of dump all this extra away. And we're kind of in the home stretch actually. So I only need 1, 2, 3. Hang on, that's 36 and another 6. So we're at 42 in total, so we just need another 8 choker boxes of glass. And then we'll be done. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting some stuff like this moved out. Here we go. We'll get that moved into there and I'll get it moved over. But we won't be sending these mine carts out yet. We're gonna actually have to let all this stuff below me smelt up first, and then we can, once they're all done smelting, then we'll move all these mine carts and get it redistributed. It just can't be right now. And one other thing too is I'm actually gonna go get my redstone box and some more powered rails. we finally cleared this out. No more glass, or no more sand. So we'll go ahead and get this ready for next time. It's all like full. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab that redstone box, go extend the powered rails a little bit, and then I'll go start filling up on lava again. There we go. We could have plenty. That's also another thing too I needed to look out for. Making sure we don't get too many of these hoppers and all that. It should hopefully help me out a little bit to, because they're starting to stall in the middle because of how long this is, so I'm trying to make sure they're at like a consistent enough speed so I don't have to worry about them stalling out. And that should have fixed it, so we're gonna go ahead and go get some of that lava in place with some of those buckets, and then I'll go ahead and call it for today. Again, it's been almost 4 hours now. It's been 3 hours and 45 minutes sharp. So we're gonna have to kind of start wrapping up. We're actually gonna do 2 stacks of buckets this time because now that the lava farm is nearly full, I should actually be able to afford that, which is great. Oh, I totally forgot to go grab the. I was supposed to grab another 16 while I was down there, and I just ended up not doing that for like no reason. Shoot, that sucks. Oh well. We're gonna do that again though, just so that way it's kind of back in sync. That's alright. We'll head to the other side of this smelter. Here we go. Go ahead and grab these back again. Getting that last one. Now we'll do 32. Then I'll have to do 64. But yeah, we'll kind of let all this smelt up, and then like we'll let all the furnaces shut off, and then we'll start the mine carts up again. And then we'll be pretty much set. I mean, there won't be too many more. That's good at least. But I might even have like 51 shulker boxes of glass because I think I've been, trading enough to actually like build up for an extra one. That's good at least. Got a little bit more leeway, and it's still more glass if I ever want it, so always nice. But next time, while we're waiting for all this glass to finish smelting, we're going to be scouting out the entire ocean for a nice spot to actually build this. Like, I'm going to be literally using maps and everything. And then, the item frames and hanging them up on my wall for decoration and all that. Here we go. Gotta do that again. There we go. I'll get another 32. Oh yeah, so this is actually for just storing a bunch now. I've gone ahead and actually gone through the back, so that's good. You can see a lot of these are already done smelting actually. I think what I'll do too before I end is I'll be expanding the storage down here. I'll just include like another double chest and hopper, just so that way I actually got more access to stuff. Because I can't afford to have it backlog again like that. That was just kind of a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, everything's like out of sync and it's just kind of awkward. As if it wasn't already before. That's alright though. It wasn't too big of a problem, but I'm gonna try and avoid that just for the future. Alrighty, so the last 32. I'll go expand the storage and then we'll be done for today. There's not a whole bunch left I need to do. I'll have to go check the iron farm, but I'm doing that tomorrow. Don't think I really care right now. Alrighty, so we'll let all this smelt out and then uh, and then and then we'll actually start the stuff up there. I'm gonna let all that go. Alrighty, cool. And we'll just go get some extra, like, I don't know, like 2 hoppers, 4 chests kind of deal. Nothing too major. Actually, we even got the iron right in here. Okay, slight mistake. Oops, not good. Go ahead and just take that out for right now. Here, we'll do something like this just so, there we go. That's a little better. Now we got some actual like overflow protection and all that, so ain't gotta worry about this clogging up my system ever again. That's good. It ain't too hard to do. And we'll just go ahead and put away this iron, you know, stuff like that. Nothing too hard. Like put that away. And I think that'll do it, honestly. I'll go ahead and just take that back with me and put that. I gotta, you know, sort that out at some point, but it ain't too bad for now. And yeah, we'll just start kind of dumping in a bunch of stuff. Okay, so we got an extra box of glass out of that. It's only 7 more to go, and then we'll all be done. And yeah, look at that. That took a long time to do, but it looks like it'll pay off. I'll do one last little flyby of the base just to kind of show it off. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. I'll have to bulk up the mountains again, but it's pretty solid, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, it's gonna do it for today, so I'll go ahead and get back to bed. Ouch. Yeah, it is looking pretty good. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's gonna do it for today. Tomorrow I'll be getting the rest of the glass melted, and then in the meantime, while that's happening, we'll be going across that whole ocean over there, and I'll look around for a good spot to actually build those things. I want it to be kind of close to my own base. I just can't have it be like too close. I just want it to be kind of close, you know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. So thank you for watching. I'm glad this terracotta and sand ordeal is finally over. Took a long time, but good now that it's done, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Bye bye. In 4 hours, by the way, like, damn.